Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Monday. Meteorologist Aaron White here for another edition of the 10 Weather Impact Show.
And I'm Breana Albizu.
Hello.
I'm dressing like the sun because it's been very hot, Aaron.
It has been way too hot this weekend. We had 91 yesterday. We hit 89 on Saturday. Just a lot of heat, and unfortunately, we got more of that. So whether you like it or not, I guess that's what we got to deal with, at least for the time being.
I know, it still is summer.
It's still summer.
You were just talking about it, though, like a couple weeks ago or weekends. It was just so nice. Like
it was.
Being in the 70s,
yeah,
just a nice cool down. We miss it.
Yeah, having those 70s, and we even woke up in the upper 40s, lower 50s in the morning. It was just nice and cool, and like, what is this?
Yeah.
This isn't summer.
We're not feeling that right now.
Yeah, we're not feeling it, but we got some more heat in the forecast here really for the next several days. But hey, we'll eventually get there. We'll get to fall. We can enjoy some cooler weather.
Everyone.
But also try to enjoy some of the nice heat that we have. Maybe go out to the pool, go to the lake. But as we count down to the upcoming season here as we go into fall, well, we got 21 days until the 1st of September on Labor Day. And that's actually our average high is around 82 degrees. And that is actually the beginning of meteorological fall. But fall officially begins on September 22nd. 42 days from now, average highs are back into the mid-70s, so we'll make some progress, and temperatures will eventually cool, of course, as we get towards Halloween, with average highs back in the upper 50s. But we don't have that. We got 91 for a high today. Mostly sunny skies are in the forecast. Winds pretty light south at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So if you're heading out to the lake, it's going to be a good one. Maybe jump in and cool off, go out to the pool and cool off. Not a bad day with highs into the lower 90s. But keep in mind, with all the sunshine we have, just like we had over the weekend, UV index is going to be very high for today, right around a 9. Now, one thing we haven't been dealing with so much recently is the humidity. It's been up there a bit more here today than it was back over the weekend, and it's going to go up really more as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Not sure why there's showing a dip there, but it's going to be high here in the 60s, closer to 70 going into our Wednesday, Thursday. And that's actually going to be the fuel. You combine the increase in the dew points, that humidity with the temperatures, and we're going to start to see better chances for showers and thunderstorms arriving here for the middle of the week. Now today, now tracking that, earlier this morning we had a lot of sunshine. There is going to be the chance for maybe a brief shower if it can pop up here late this afternoon, this evening, but chances of that are pretty low, keeping it at about 10% here for today. And that all falls apart. As we go into tonight, we're looking at clear skies. Temperatures will be up there into the upper 60s to lower 70s as our humidity, our dew points continue to rise here through tonight. So you're going to feel it a bit more here tomorrow on your Tuesday. And then that's going to bring that chance for a couple scattered showers, maybe a rumble of thunder here going into the later afternoon and for the evening. And then those will wane as we go into tomorrow night. But they do pick back up as we head into our Wednesday. Actually, Wednesday and Thursday holding a better chance for some showers and storms. But like I mentioned today, mostly sunny skies, a few scattered clouds this afternoon, 91 for a high temperature. And then tonight we're only dropping down to about 71 degrees, so it will be on the warm side, and you'll likely feel the humidity a bit more as you're stepping out the door tomorrow morning, as we're starting off in the 70s already. And then we're back up to 91 here for tomorrow. Chance for a few showers and storms during the afternoon, about 30% chance here tomorrow, but it does go up to about 40% as we head into our Wednesday and Thursday. And notice our temperatures actually taking a little dip into the upper 80s, but when you factor in the dew points in the 70s, or at least in the upper 60s to lower 70s, it will likely feel like it's closer to the low 90s here for Wednesday and Thursday. But we are tracking at least the chance for a few showers and storms, hopefully enough to cool us off a little bit here before we are right back into the heat here by Friday. Mostly sunny skies, 89 for a high temperature, and next weekend actually looking even hotter as we have highs into the lower 90s, more sunshine in the forecast, and there's actually some indications that Saturday or Sunday we could actually reach the mid 90s. So could actually bring about some of our hotter temperatures that we've seen so far this summer. We had a good stretch of it back in June where we had 3 days in the mid 90s. So even if we just get one day in the mid 90s, it's going to be pretty toasty here next weekend.
Oh my goodness, it stays.
Yeah,
Aaron,
it stays. Yeah. So hopefully everyone enjoyed that nice cool weekend we had, because it was perfect, and we're just right back into summertime here.
I think, like you said, you just got to take advantage of it when it comes to the hot weather. Just get paddleboarding.
Paddleboarding. I went paddleboarding yesterday just to go out and enjoy it. Actually, kind of in the middle of where it was like the hottest of the day. It's like, okay, why did I choose this and not wait till later?
I know, you're the meteorologist. Yeah. You should know.
I was just like, it's like I'll just go now. Why not? It's gonna be fun.
I'm sure you still had fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there too. People out taking the boats out, the family on the pontoons. Yeah, it was just so nice out there, and everyone having a good time. So
take advantage.
Can't beat the weekend, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, of course, we were talking about everything going on here, but we have a lot of wildfires, 37 to be in fact, major wildfires actually burning across 9 states in the western U.S. Now, higher temperatures could fuel new flames, but progress is being made. This is a view of the fire from a satellite in space. More than 4,000 families have been allowed to return home, and only 2 houses were destroyed. In Colorado, the Lee fire has been burning for more than a week.
We'll continue to utilize resources along the structures and dozer line and move with this fire as it progresses south.
In Arizona, the nation's largest active fire, the Dragon Bravo, has been burning near the north rim of the Grand Canyon since July 4th.
Yeah, just wild. I mean, how long some of those fires have been burning. We've talked about the Dragon Bravo fire multiple times here on the show, and just how it expanded just so quickly and became what they called a mega fire, consuming more than 100,000 acres. So good to see that some of the fires are being a little bit more controlled. They're getting a little bit more containment on them, but still just unfortunate what's been happening.
Very scary.
And also, kind of the other side of the story with unfortunate news is some flooding that's been going on here over the weekend. Torrential rainfall across the Midwest led to flooding and rapidly rising rivers.
And forecasts call for even more rain today. Bradley Blackburn is tracking the damage.
In Wisconsin, water was everywhere over the weekend, stranding cars, saturating fans at a Brewers game,
Are you going in with your socks?
and forcing state fairgoers to wade through a flooded mess. Officials closed the fair early Saturday night and canceled concerts.
This flooding event, it's very significant. It's something that Milwaukee hasn't seen in perhaps a decade or more.
Milwaukee's mayor said there were reports of more than a foot of rain in places. It filled streets and washed away roads. In nearby Wauwatosa, rescuers used boats to help people and pets get to safety.
He was on the boat with us.
How did he handle it?
Very well. He was a little scared, but he got used to it, and yeah, he's good now.
Residents tried to clear out storm drains, but across the city, debris piled up along the river. Basements flooded, and many are now sorting through the damage.
You go on living, you do things a little differently then, and readjust your life.
Rain and wind hit Nebraska, too. At this state penitentiary, the roof was ripped off a housing unit, and inmates were relocated. 80-mile-per-hour gusts snapped tree limbs and were blamed for one death. Residents are now helping one another clean up.
And I'm glad all these people showed up to give me a hand, because it makes a heck of a difference.
Wild weather impacting lives across the nation's heartland. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News.
And just wild to see, how extensive some of that flooding really became here over the last, really over the weekend, and just torrential rainfall going over Milwaukee. And actually looking at some of the radar estimates yesterday morning showing nearly a foot of rainfall in some areas, and it was all going into the rivers and just leading to just a bad situation for them.
Yeah, the images, the videos, everything that we just saw was incredible. Wow.
Yeah, and hopefully the flooding or the more rainfall today isn't too excessive, but we will be kind of watching some of that. We'll eventually see some of that building in here across Ohio as we go into the next couple of days. Thankfully, we're not tracking anything major like that, but something we're also talking about the next couple of nights with some clear skies in the forecast is the Perseid meteor shower. And this meteor shower has actually been going on for really the last several weeks. It starts in July. It's an annual meteor shower, so it happens every year, and it's because of comet Swift-Tuttle. And as the Earth rotates around the sun, the Earth actually passes through the debris trail, and it's just minor debris, just little particles that actually enter the atmosphere and become those meteors. And we could actually see 20 meteors per hour here as we head into the peak, and that's going to be really the next few nights as we go into tonight, tomorrow night, and even Wednesday night, where we could see again up to 20 meteors per hour. Now, the limiting factor this year is going to be a nearly full moon, and it's just because it's so bright in the sky, you may not be able to see some of those smaller meteors, but I still think there's a pretty good chance that we could see up to 20 per hour. Some years, this meteor shower is actually one of the better ones of the year, and there's some years where we actually can see over 100 meteors per hour. So not likely to see that happen this year. Of course, things can always change. Each night could be a little bit different. So we'll be kind of watching that. But if you want to stay up late and check it out, get away from the city lights, of course, give you the best viewing. But like I mentioned, the nearly full moon will be the limiting factor this year.
I told you I saw one on
and
Saturday.
You saw one, yeah.
I did. And it's funny that you mentioned being away from the city lights. I was kind of more north over by like Delaware County.
Okay.
So that you can definitely tell that it's, I saw one though. I didn't know what I saw, but now I know it was, part of the showers. That's pretty cool.
And make a wish.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely did. Well, here, take a look at this.
3, 2, 1, 0. Engine full power and liftoff. Go Kuiper, go Falcon.
Oh yes, SpaceX launches Falcon 9 rocket, which will deliver a batch of 24 satellites for Amazon's Project Kuiper internet service, a rival to the Starlink network. Now, this will be the first flight for the Falcon 9 first stage booster supporting this mission. After stage separation, the first stage will land on a drone ship over in the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, always cool. And actually that happened earlier this morning at around 8:30 this morning is when it took off here in the Eastern time. And just kind of cool watching those launches and supporting different missions, of course, with putting some more satellites into space and all the different things that are happening.
We love a good space launch, so let us know. Always put it in the show. We love to see it.
Yeah, always good stuff. And of course, we're going to be tracking the forecast here for you, and also that Perseid meteor shower. Again, if you want to stay up and check that out, the next couple of nights is going to be the peak for the meteor shower. So that'll do it for us today. So happy Monday, everyone, and enjoy try to enjoy the heat a little bit. Enjoy the sunshine at least. But coming up later on tonight, Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz will be in with the latest news or latest weather updates here coming up at 4, 5, and 6. So until then, you can get more news and weather online at 10tv.com.